R. Kelly's daughter Buku Abby claims singer father sexually assaulted her as a child. J. Stahl. USA Today. Buku Abby claims in a new two-part documentary series that her father molested her as a child. Abby, whom Kelly shares with ex-wife Andrea Kelly, detailed her alleged sexual abuse in an episode of the Karma, A Daughter's Journey series. He was my everything. For a long time, I didn't even want to believe that it happened. I didn't know that even if he was a bad person that he would do something to me, Abby, whose legal name is Joanne Kelly, says in the documentary. Abby added that she was too scared to tell anybody. I was too scared to tell my mom. She continued, I really feel like that 1 millisecond completely just changed my whole life and changed who I was as a person and changed the sparkle I had in the light I used to carry. Abby said that, after I told my mom, I didn't go over there anymore. My brother Robert and sister Ja, we didn't go over there anymore. In a statement to People magazine, Kelly's attorney Jennifer Bonjean said, Mr. Kelly vehemently denies these allegations. His ex-wife made the same allegation years ago, and it was investigated by the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services and was unfounded. And the filmmakers, whoever they are, did not reach out to Mr. Kelly or his team to even allow him to deny these hurtful claims. USA Today reached out to reps for R. Kelly in the documentary for comment. On Monday, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear the imprisoned former R&B superstar's appeal of his 2022 federal conviction on charges involving child pornography and luring underage girls to have sex with him, one of two cases in which he was found guilty of crimes. Kelly, who was sentenced to 20 years in prison, was acquitted of 7 other charges that included obstruction of justice and conspiracy to receive child. In the series, Abby goes in depth with disturbing details about the alleged sexual abuse, saying the alleged instance happened when she was 8 or 9. I just remember waking up to him touching me, she tearfully recalls. And I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of laid there, and I pretended to be asleep. She added that, from that moment on, I was a different person. Abby says, it was hard to accept that it happened, and later she had to tell her mom. The news completely broke her heart, she says about mom Drea Kelly. Abby is one of the embattled artist's 3 children with ex-wife Drea Kelly. The two were married from 1996 to 2009. In 2019, the I Believe I Can Fly singer sparked a controversy when he shared a video to Instagram and Twitter, singing and telling his estranged daughter, "Happy birthday, baby. Daddy loves you. I love you, no matter what, I love you so much." R. Kelly criticized for shamelessly singing "Happy Birthday" to estranged daughter. Abby started using a different name to separate herself from her father's last name and previously took to social media in January 2019 to publicly condemn Kelly, calling him a monster, and noting that, it has been years since my siblings and I have seen or have spoken to him. Abby publicly addressed her relationship with her father amid damning allegations against her father that were highlighted in Lifetime's Surviving R. Kelly docuseries. Andrea Kelly, Abby's mother and R. Kelly's ex-wife, accused the singer of molesting an anonymous preteen girl in 2009 in a 2014 filing from the couple's divorce proceedings that was unsealed in 2019 or 2020. Kelly's attorney said the allegation was 100% false when the allegation was publicized in 2020. Andrea Kelly claimed the filing that an Illinois Department of Children and Family Services caseworker believed the anonymous girl's allegations but had to classify them as unfounded due to the amount of time between the alleged incident and its reporting. R. Kelly's Karma identifies Abby as the Jane Doe in this case. Abby says she told her mother about the alleged abuse in 2009, when she was 10. When I told her, it completely broke her heart, she recalls, adding that she stopped seeing her father regularly after talking with her mother. He was my everything, and so after that day, after I told my mom, I didn't go over there anymore. My brother and sister, we didn't go over there anymore. And even up until now, I struggle with it a lot. I struggle with not ever wanting to talk to him again, but then wanting to because he's my dad. Abby, who is a musician, says in the doc that she was overwhelmed by the legal proceedings after sharing her story with her mother. I had to talk to officers and counselors, and all these people about what happened, but because I waited so long to say anything, they really couldn't do anything about it, she says. My mom had to go to court for me. They basically couldn't prosecute him because I waited too long, so at that point in my life, I felt like I said something for nothing. I felt like it was a waste of time. And I felt like I was putting my mom through so much for nothing. Kelly's daughter says she spent time in a mental institution and attempted suicide multiple times as a result of the alleged abuse. I really feel like that 1 millisecond completely just changed my whole life, and changed who I was as a person and changed the sparkle I had in the light that I used to carry, she says. Kelly, 57, is currently serving a 30-year prison sentence after being found guilty of racketeering and 8 violations of an anti-sex trafficking law. During his trial, witnesses testified that they saw Kelly sexually abuse the late singer Aaliyah when she was a young teenager. Kelly denied all allegations of abuse, and his attorneys argued that all the sexual encounters with his accusers were consensual. Kelly previously went to court in 2008 for child pornography charges stemming from the infamous 2002 video of the musician allegedly hitting on an underage girl. He pleaded not guilty and was acquitted. After extensive reports of sexual abuse allegations from BuzzFeed News and from Lifetime's Surviving R. Kelly docuseries, Kelly was charged with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse against 4 victims, 3 of whom were minors at the time, in Illinois in 2019. Several other cases and allegations followed, including a Chicago federal case in which Kelly was convicted of producing child pornography and child enticement. The singer was sentenced to an additional 20 years in that case, though all but one of those years will be served concurrently with his 30-year prison sentence. Earlier this week, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear Kelly's appeal in the Chicago case.
As you leave the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.